Hi, and welcome back to Banishing the Doubt, Living Your Best Life Now. Today, I want to talk about the mindset. You find yourself in a situation where you feel like you're in a dead end job. You find yourself feeling like you're not sure what's going to happen. Maybe you're behind on your mortgage. Maybe you're behind on your bills. Maybe you're realizing or thinking that there's just no way out. Well, I want to talk to you today about how that thinking has you exactly where you're at. See, in order to change, we need to change in the moment. Change happens every single day, one day at a time. It becomes down to one day at a time, one moment at a time, one thought at a time. There is a concept known as the mirror principle. See now, the world out there are what's called a 3D world, nothing more than a reflection of our inner thoughts every single moment of the day. We're almost in a sense, we're living in a dream world where everything is going on and it's like a dream. We're just sort of unconscious. Most people go through their daily life living unconsciously. And the way I describe that or define that is if you think about today, it's early in the morning here on Saturday morning, January 6th, 2023. Now, most people, when they wake up today, are going to wake up on the same side of the bed. They're going to get up, they're going to go to the bathroom, maybe brush their teeth. They're going to go to their kitchen. They're essentially going to have breakfast, maybe the same breakfast as yesterday. They're going to start to, at some point, surf the internet, check Facebook, Instagram. They're going to, if it's a Saturday, a lot of times they'll do errands, but ultimately their day looks a lot like the previous and the previous and the previous you see what I'm saying here, and the previous. And the next thing you know, and it's January 6th, the next thing we know, we're saying, wow, it's getting warm out. It's spring already. And then wow, it's almost into summer. And that's what, 7, 8 months of the year gone by. And before you know it, well, wow, it's almost the holiday season again. So a whole year has gone by. But that's what I mean when I say people live their lives unconsciously. To change, we need to become aware of what's going on. In all of us, there is this divine spirit. We're all connected to it. Some may call it divine spirit, others may call it God, Buddha, Louise. No matter what you call it, we are all connected to it. The difference is the connection between it, our source energy, and us. In that middle, right in here, that connection, how corroded is that connection? What I mean by that is our thinking. The more we have feelings of doubt, worry, anxiety, fear, that connection here becomes more and more corroded. As children, you would see that connection right there is pure. That's why you see them. They look like they just light up the room when they come into the room. That's in us. That's who we are at our core. So how do you change? We start to become more aware of what we're doing each day, each moment of each day. You start to become aware of your thoughts. When you start realizing your thoughts are more of fear, anger, frustration, you start to realize that and start to change. You start replacing those thoughts with thoughts of hope, thoughts of certainty. Whatever it is you want to If you wake up tomorrow and you could be anything, have anything, or do anything you want, what would you do? What would you be? Where would you go? What kind of life would you have? Because it's there. It has always been there. It's that connection between you and source energy. This source energy, this universe, whatever you say, whatever you think, their reply is, yes, my sweet. Yes, darling. If that's what you want, then that's what we're going to bring you. They're indifferent. It doesn't understand right and wrong, good or bad. It only understands love. It doesn't make there are no conditions on whatever you say. So it's why a lot of times people feel like they're in a rut. They're just in a hamster wheel. Nothing changes. Because when you bring it back, nothing changes. So if you see yourself in a situation where you're not comfortable, then you stop and you realize, you say, okay, so what happened? What led me up to that point? What was my thinking like? And you bring it back to where you are in that moment when you start realizing things are not going right. Because ultimately, we are the ones who are responsible for where we're at. However, we are also responsible. We are also the ones who are going to get us to that point where life just feels much more relaxed and light. I'm not talking about possessions. I'm not talking about having all this money, although that's fine. And that will happen, but that's a byproduct. Okay, money's just a means to an end. It's a piece of paper with some numbers on it in green ink. That's all it is. But that comes to us in abundance when we start changing our thinking. We go from fear to confidence, from doubt and worry to conviction. We go to in the moment saying, yes, in this moment, everything works out for me. My life is always working out for me. My world takes care of me. My solutions always happen to me. Positive solutions. So this is how we banish the doubt and we start to live our best life now. Do me a favor, please subscribe to this channel. Please hit the subscription button, the bell, so you can start getting more and more of these videos. Comment down below and share these videos because that's how this channel grows. If you have any questions at all, feel free to leave a comment. I'd be happy to contact you and talk to you more about this. So let's see you again. God bless. And remember, today is your day. Everything happens. Your life happens. Everything's positive. Your life always works out for you. God bless, and I'll see you next time.